It's not normal wood, it's Taskmaster wood. Today we are reviewing Series 14, Episode 3. So sorry that this is late. I wasn't available at the weekend, so I'm going to be reviewing today, as of the 29th of October, reviewing Episode 3, 4 and 5, right? 3 episodes, so then you'll have 3 videos. I did interview Josh Thompson in the last one, that's why I had to do a break from reviewing this. So, let's get into it, because we can't dilly-dally if we want to review Series 14, Episode 3, 4 and 5 of Taskmaster UK. If you want me to review any of the other Taskmasters, well, stay tuned to Taskmaster World, the podcast. Right, let's get into it. So, my memory of this might be fuzzy, so some of the words that I'm just getting the cable that my app is connected to on the table that I don't make a loud noise. Anyway, so some of it I might not remember if I've misspelled it. So, we've got the prize task. The thing you most want on a Sunday morning. Dara O'Brien, a frying pan. Fern Brady, breakfast soup. John Kearns, business cards. Munya Chawar, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Business card, a super greater 3000. Sarah Milliken, do not disturb sign. So, sorry about that little cut there. There was a small error I had to deal with. So, which is my favourite of the prize tasks that they brought in? I'm gonna say Dara O'Brien's frying pan, because it was a multi-tool frying pan that Greg Davis already owned. Now, let's get into task 1, which was a team task. Put your hands on your hips. Part 2, put sand in the trolley. Team 1, which is Dara, Fern and John. They started by showing a solo task for John, and then walked very slowly and got very angry at each other. John's Kearns solo task. Sabotage your team in the next task, and if you lose, you will win 5 points, and if you win, you get no points. John Kearns. He tried to knock things out of the way and made a sandcastle and kept slipping his hands off Fern. So he was like a conga, so he had his hand on Fern's hips. It's like a conga. He did very good and got the 5 points. That was a very good solo task, I believe, and I always like it when they do a solo task that works really well, where it's a sabotage type thing. It works really well. Team 2, Munya and Sarah, they both did the task very well, but it was tough. A tough squeeze. I only got 1 in the bucket. In the trolley, I mean. Task. So who did I think did really well there? I reckon, and I'll be honest, I reckon it was John Kearns. John Kearns' solo task was the best bit about that task, because it worked so well. When there's a sabotage task, they always work better when it's in a team task, because then it shows that people haven't seen the show enough to know that there might be a sabotage task in it. So, very interesting. Task number 2. Identify the ice cream flavours. Now, with this task, Sarah Milliken thought she was going to love this task. She went, ooh, ice cream. But sadly, there weren't very good flavours of ice cream. They were disgusting. Like, disgusting flavours. The usual Taskmaster type thing. Similar to when they had to eat like the jelly thing off the table or whatever. So it's similar to that type of thing. So, Dara O'Brien, he was good at at guessing, but not good at handling the food. Fern, she didn't like it. She was, and I would have hesitated to begin with to eat it, but I would have still gone ahead and actually ate it. John, he was not good at guessing. When you're in Sarah and Fern, oh, alright. Oh, okay. They did very well and got very excited, but guessed wrong quite a lot. Weird that I wrote Fern twice. Why did I write Fern twice? Who knows why I wrote Fern twice on my notes? Let's do another thumbnail opportunity. Let's do one where it looks like I'm trying to type. Or let me just sort that back out. I was trying to work out where to move my arms. Let's do it. Let's try one more thumbnail. There we go. See, I would test out different thumbnail ideas. Because my thumbnails are taken from the screenshot. It's basically like the official Taskmaster thumbnail when it's taken from within the video. So if I do an interesting pose within the video, then I've got a good opportunity for a good thumbnail shot, if you get what I mean. So, back to it. So, we're on to task number 3. Because my notes for this were on the 13th of October. It's currently the 29th. So, I don't know why I wrote Fern twice, but my notes weren't very good at all. So, we'll just move on. Task 3, catch something. Dara Breen caught a baby, a plastic baby. Fern did the best one ever, right? So, on Taskmaster, you're allowed to use CGI and all the visual effects type stuff. Because you must have a good visual effects artist. Well, they do have a good visual effects artist on site, which must have cost a fortune to get hold of, because he could have been doing Avatar or anything else that requires a lot of CGI, because a lot of cinema these days requires a lot of CGI, and as most of you already know. So, I think the Star one is the best out there. We had John Kearns, a ball from one side of the house to the other. Didn't do that very well. Neither did Munya. Munya had not done very well at chucking the ball over the house. Sarah did a sort of trick with the camera, like when Moan Rizwan did the whole cow disappearing thing. She sort of did something similar, where the fire was in the distance and the angle of the camera so it looked like the fire was in her hand, and she caught it and then squished it. So she could have worn a glove to actually put the hand, like a fireproof glove, put the fire on the glove, chucked, got the safety expert, chucked the fire in her to catch it in this glove. Would have been even better, but you can't always have what you want in life. So there we go. The live task. Slap how loud something will sound. They all did it once, they all did well. So, I don't know what I'm on about there, so let's go on to my trusty Taskmaster, Master, Dodge, Info! Because we'll go on to this, because we'll have the information on there. Opening a new tab. Oh, I can't really do that. Let's go to the top. Oh, let's just open it. Right, so we're going to look at Taskmaster 13. Yeah, 14, sorry. And we're going to episode number 3. Where is episode number 3? 1, 2, 3. Episode number 3. Oh, no, that's episode number 4. I didn't calculate right. Here's episode number 3. I haven't heard this week's Taskmaster podcast for episode 5 yet. I didn't get onto that after I finished recording here. So, which one was it? Which one were? Here we go. It's my bad wording. So it's play your sound right. Predict whether an item will create a higher or lower number of decibels than the previous item. If you are wrong, you're out. Last player standing wins. The contestants in this task remain seated, whilst Alex and Greg take to the stage, where a long drink bar has been set up. On top of the bar are a series of items to be used to make a noise. Each contestant has a pair of paddles, like a yes, no, that type of thing, with words higher and lower on them to indicate their guesses. Although only 3 of the noises get heard during the episode, due to how closely the task is won, footage of the contestants playing out the rest of the game for fun was released in an outtakes episode on the YouTube channel. Full list of noises as follows: a small horn, which was 170 decibels, a packet of cereal suspended from about a metre height above the bar, landing on the bar at 101.9 decibels, an electric toothbrush being thrust in and out of a glass frizzled drink being opened inside a traffic cone, 113.5 decibels. No, I said that wrong, sorry. I said that wrong. So it's the electric toothbrush in a bowl full of glass marbles in a regular manner, which is 90.7. A small blender full of bananas, 70. A can of fizzy drink being opened inside a traffic cone, 113.5 decibels. A party popper being set off inside a balloon, 108.1 decibels. A small battery operated fan blowing up a party blower, 100.9 decibels. And a basketball bouncing off the snare drum, 105 decibels. Here is a brief description of the contestant attempt. More detailed description and /or images are made and may be added later to taskmaster.info. Dara incorrectly guessed that the packet of cereal hitting the bar will be louder than the sound of the horn, and is eliminated in the first round, earning just 3rd place. Fern incorrectly guessed that the packet of cereal hitting the bar is louder than the sound of the horn, and is eliminated in the first round, earning just 3rd place. Munya incorrectly guessed that the packet of cereal hitting the bar would be louder than the horn, and is eliminated just 1 round, earning 3rd place. John correctly guessed that the packet of cereal hitting the bar would be quieter than the sound of the horn. He then incorrectly guessed that the sound of the electric toothbrush will be louder than the sound of the cereal, and is eliminated in the 2nd round, earning 2nd place. And Sarah correctly guessed that the packet of cereal hitting the bar will be quieter than the sound of the horn. She then guessed correctly the sound of the electric toothbrush, quieter than the sound of the cereal, and wins the task. So, Dara 3 points, Fern 3 points, John 4 points, Munya 3 points, and Sarah 5 points. There we have it. So, who won this episode? It's wonderful. It's the amazing Guessable Zone. I'm clapping ahead of time. Guessable Zone. John Kearns. Woo! There we have it. That is my review of episode 3 of Taskmaster, Series 14, episode 4. Enjoy the rest of this video, because this video is ending now as I go to review episode 4. Remember, keep tasking. Taskmaster Tom out. Bye!
Hello everyone, please subscribe to Taskmaster World.